What if one of the oldest Christian Bibles on earth was never edited, revised, or filtered through imperial power? What if the teachings of Jesus survived almost untouched, not in Rome or Europe, but in Axum, Tigray, and the Ethiopian highlands? Today we explore the Axumite, Ethiopian Bible, why it is different from Western Bibles, what it reveals about Jesus' teachings, and why it was protected for over 1,600 years. The Ethiopian Bible is not a recent translation. It is rooted in Ge'ez, an ancient Semitic language, and dates back to early Axumite Christianity, officially adopted in the 4th century, earlier than many parts of Europe. It contains 81 books compared to the 66 books in most Protestant Western Bibles. Included are texts like Enoch, Jubilees 1-3, Maccabean, not the same as Maccabees. Western Bibles passed through multiple councils, translations, and political decisions, especially during the Roman Empire and later the Reformation. In contrast, the Ethiopian Church was geographically and politically independent. Key differences. Western revisions emphasize doctrine and authority. The Axumite Bible emphasizes wisdom, righteousness, humility, and cosmic order. Jesus is portrayed less as a legal sacrifice and more as a teacher of inner transformation. In my view, Western Christianity became increasingly institutional, while Ethiopian Christianity remained spiritual, communal, and mystical. When you read Ethiopian texts like Enoch, the message aligns strongly with what thinkers like Osho and even Napoleon Hill later emphasized. Inner awakening, consciousness. Moral responsibility, harmony between heaven, earth, and humanity. Jesus is not only a savior, he is a teacher of awareness, discipline, compassion, and spiritual maturity. This doesn't contradict faith, it deepens it. The Book of Enoch, quoted in the New Testament itself, was removed from Western canons, yet preserved fully in Ethiopia. It speaks of moral corruption, abuse of power, human responsibility, judgment rooted in justice, not fear. Why was this Bible preserved when others were altered? 3 reasons. Geographic protection, monasteries carved into mountains, continuity of tradition, oral plus, written transmission, no Roman interference. Ethiopia was never colonized by the Roman Church. Faith was not filtered through empire, it was lived. In my opinion, the modern world didn't reject Jesus, it reduced him. The Axumite Bible reminds us that Christianity was once about wisdom, not fear transformation, not control responsibility, not blind belief. This is not about saying one Bible is wrong, but recognizing that something precious was preserved in Ethiopia that the rest of the world forgot. The Ethiopian Bible is not a mystery, it is a memory of Christianity before empire, before revision, before division. And perhaps, in a time of global confusion, it offers us not a new truth, but an older one,